Hi guys, my name is Peter Figa and you're watching my Salsa Man Styling web series. Today I want to talk about one simple concept, and that is styling is not so much about what you're doing, it's more about how you do it. Alright? So whenever you think of any combination, let's start with step. So you think of tap, tap, tap. The point of doing this is not that you get your foot out and then in and then out again. This is not point of the combination. The point of the combination is everything in between. All right. So when you start moving the foot out, when you start moving it in and you move it out again, this is all part of the combination, and you have to be all 100% in control of what's happening between those endpoints. Okay? You have to be in control of what is happening at the endpoint, how you stop, what is the dynamic of your foot going out, coming in. All right? So it's the whole process that matters and that makes the difference between looking okay and good. All right? So one idea to help you achieve more control, what I'm myself doing, and actually it feels really good while dancing shines or dancing whatever, also in partner work, is that I imagine that it's really hard to do whatever I'm doing. Okay? You can imagine that you are in a swimming pool and the water is up till here. Okay? And so it's really hard for you to move. It's not like, so I'm gonna do tap. Okay? You have to think like every movement you're making takes a lot of energy, it's a lot of muscle work, and it's really hard to do. Alright? So let's try with this simple move. We have done this in one of the first videos. We're gonna go tap, tap, tap. Alright? And now imagine that this is really, really hard to do. So when you put your leg out, you have to use a lot of muscles in the leg, in the upper body to make this happen. And when you bring it in, this is like awfully difficult. What is happening right away is your upper body starts contributing more right away because of this increased tension in your body. So this will make the movement look more natural. Okay? This is like too casual. It's not really a move. This one is a move. The other thing that happens is that this whole body tension goes also into your arms. So most probably you will not be like totally uncontrolled of your arms while you imagine that you are having this extra tension, right? So whatever combinations you like, try to imagine that they are really hard to do. Okay? This creates a nice muscle tension in your body, and it helps to get rid of unwanted movement and to be more harmonic and more kind of like controlled through the whole movement. Okay? Second thing to think about is there are infinitely many ways to make a simple move like a tap. Okay? Because since you're controlling everything in between these two positions of your feet, you can add different dynamics, different feelings to whatever you're doing. Okay? Of course, you can go like evenly, but that's only useful if you are planning to make like a robot routine. So this is not something we normally use when we are dancing. You can think of different dynamics. You can think you are falling down on the ground. So you go like, you speed up, and then you stop in a sharp stop. This whole thing applies also to arms. So if you go like tap and arm out, you can make it speed up and then a sharp stop. Or you can think about falling into water. So you speed up and then you sink. Okay? This would be like, and there is some, you see there is some residual movement at the end, which makes the whole move like stretch. You go, and then you can start combining these different feelings into a little bit more complicated move. So you can think like, I'm gonna fall into water, I stretch, and I relax and bring it in. Okay? So try to have a plan. You can actually make this plan according to the music. So whatever the music asks from you, you can use the same move with a little bit different dynamic, but try to have an idea, what is it that is happening? What kind of idea do I have? Is it like crashing? Is it like bungee jumping? Is it falling into water? Is it whatever actually physical thing happening, so that you can control your muscles and your moves accordingly. Okay? I would like to give you one little example for the arms. What we are going to do is let's say we are just doing a basic. We're going to step forward, 5, 6, 7, and we are going to push the chest forward a little bit. Okay? This is going to be a sharp hit. Bam! And then what's going to happen is that I put both my arms a little bit forward. This is already kind of like a physical concept, because I imagine that I make a forward pump with the chest and the arms are just following because of because of the push I made with the chest. Bam. But I imagine that it's really hard for them to go forward, so it's not like they are like uncontrolled, they're flying forward in an uncontrolled way. I try to make it in a way that it's like they are fighting to get forward, and they're gonna lose this fight. So chest pump forward, they lost the fight, something pulls them back, I'm gonna cross them a little bit, slowly turn to the right, and I end up standing over my right foot, the left one is stepping, and the two hands are just in a normal position in front of me. Okay? So one more time, chest pump, lose the fight, and I want this ending, when I arrive in this position, to be something in between sharp and soft. Okay? So I don't want to hit it hard, but I also don't want it to be soft. So there is a lot of energy which stops like relatively suddenly. Okay? So this is what we do now. And you can go basic again. Okay? Take a look from this angle. We had our basic, 5, 6, 7, 1. You can go into your basic again. Alright? So try to take your own moves, or whatever moves we have been doing before, and try to apply different feelings for it, for your arms, for your legs, for your whole body, and try to experiment with this. Even if you have simple moves, you can turn them into something more exciting by just playing with the dynamic. Thank you for watching.